Alright, here we go. Alright, so question from Strength Hacks. Do bands and chains make raw lifters stronger? And my answer is yes. When you're a novice, pretty much anything that gets you like steady progress would make you stronger as long as you're doing the movements and getting stronger. But as long as intermediates and advanced, you have to do a lot to get you even a little bit stronger. And it's just a matter of fixing weak points. And if you could use the chains and bands in ways where you're hitting the weak points and sticking points of a certain exercise, you will get stronger. But there's a specific way to use chains and bands. And using it just anyhow will probably not really give you any result if you're not using it for your sticking point. Anyway, and also, what the other question is, how do I plan on getting back to my peak strength after this whole quarantine? Well, I'm obviously gonna lose strength, but I'll just have to do the movements for a while. And I'm not really worried about losing strength or gaining strength really, because it's gonna come back anyway. It's best not to put a time limit on these things. Just take your time. Like right now, I can even tell you I've lost a little over 20 pounds. Probably gonna try to see how much this cut is going, the weight loss. And I'll definitely be weaker, but if I could hit maybe 80 to 95% of my best lifts ultimately while looking better, being healthier, having no injuries, I'll be fine. And then take another 5, 10 years to get back to get even stronger than ever while being healthier, looking better, less injured and stuff, that'll be fine. Because remember, this is a lifelong thing. I'm not even 30 yet. I'm almost 30, but I could still lift in my 40s, in my 50s, in my late 30s, where I'm gonna really hit my peak. I'm not gonna peak in my early 30s. I still have a lot of time. You want to be lifting for life. So I have at least 20 years. And I want to be that old, I want to be that grandpa that lifts heavy ass weight, you know? I want to be the one that no one's going to pick on my grandchildren when they get, if, I mean, they won't get bullied, and neither will my grandchildren get bullied, but if they do, they'll see what's up when they see grandfather lifting more than their parents. But anyway, enough of that. And another question from Toon Dude. What do my home workouts consist of? Well, I don't have a barbell at home. I don't have a squat rack. I don't have weight plates. So I'm just doing push ups, but doing minimal because, well, let's be frank, I'm just trying to recover my joints because even my shoulders kind of, my pec, I tore pec before, and my shoulders kind of feel iffy. So taking it a little easy, trying to recover. And obviously the ongoing knee problem, which is why you've seen like the crazy gains 2017 and it kind of gone to a halt for over 2 years because of my knee injuries. So I'm just also trying to heal my knees for real. Yeah, like you saw me doing a little comeback with the squats and deadlifts, and then it's gone to shit again. So just trying to recover. But while I'm recovering, I'm just really trying to cut the weight, get leaner, look better, get healthier, heal injuries. I am, and the only squats I'm doing body weight squats so I could, with a broomstick really, to work on my form. And yeah, work on my form and see if I could squat in a way that doesn't affect my knees. Doing wall sits. Uh, I've been doing sissy squats. I'll give you a squat tutorial soon, but it's just gonna take a broomstick and it's bodyweight squats. But I could include the sissy squats and wall sits. If you request it, I could give you the tutorial. And every now and then, which I was doing, but I also don't want to overdo it because I've been watching my knee were the pistol squats. And the way I've been doing it, there's a method to it. I eventually want to do pistol squats without it blowing out my knees. I've been doing it weighted, but I've been using the stair steps. And event so I haven't been doing them that crazy because I don't want to, because the point is to heal my knees so I can squat without pain, not regress. So if that means, so I'm trying to play around with the pistol squats. And as far as the pull-ups go, I'm just doing one arm pull-up training, trying to train to see if I could even do a partial range of motion or keeping one arm pull-up. And I'm a big guy. I'm probably the heaviest dude you'd know who do a one arm pull-up if I pull this off. And I've done a kipping one arm chin up partial range of motion when I was 250 pounds before bicep tear. And when I was 210, I've done the actual good form. Almost got the one arm pull up, chin up, but I wasn't able to go all the way up. That was the closest I've been. So I'm just going to give it another run since I have no barbell. And it's actually good for the back, good for the bicep, good for the forearms. Yeah, my forearms are getting more developed because, I mean, I always had good forearms, but it's a good arm wrestling exercise. Get good at one arm pull ups, especially at a heavy body weight, but get good at one arm pull ups, you would beat almost anybody at arm wrestling. And so I'll see if I can pull that off. As far as planche push up, you forget about it. I mean, I can't even breathe doing the straddle planche, and I don't have the shoulders to really do push-ups that well. Even though I was doing it before all this past few weeks, but kind of got boring to be honest. And I just do it to maintain really. And I just care about being above average on push-ups. I'll never be one of the best or great at push-ups. I care more about the bench press, you know? And push-ups I'm just doing to maintain. Nowadays, I'm even doing like 20 a day. And that's without the wrist wraps and elbow sleeves. And full range of motion. I could go up or not go up, but that's kind of boring to post and it's unimpressive. It's redundant. Just like why I don't post my one arm chin up training, because I'm only going to post if I get a one arm chin up. Then I'll actually do a tutorial of how I did it. Why post something that I didn't do yet? Then I could actually post a tutorial. And same thing with the pistol. I used to be able to, but my knee issues ailed me. Like I even did a 50-pound pistol squat, which I used to do a lot more before. I mean, not that much more, 100 pounds for reps. But that's when I had healthy knees. And so you pretty much got an idea. Alright, so that's 830, son. 832. 8 times 4 is 32 times 32. That's all, folks.